A very good afternoon. Welcome. This is Kibera News Network, your number one Kibera News channel. We are coming to you live on YouTube from Uwezo Foundation. The show is Sisi Mtaani. Sisi Mtaani is the only place where we tell our own stories in our own perspective, using our own words, stories by us, with us, and for us. Ladies and gentlemen, in the house today we have none other than Samson Ochieng Jera, better known as Super Chairman. Karibu sana, bro.
Yes.
And congratulations for winning the Lindi ticket, ODM nominations.
Thank you.
Why do they call you Super Chairman?
I can guess.
Yeah.
When I was elected Langata chairman in 2011,
Yeah.
then we were only 8 constituencies within Nairobi County. And during that time,
Yeah.
I was the chairman representing the Prime Minister and the party leader of ODM.
Yeah.
So many things were probably done by me.
Okay.
And because all of the chairmen were actually coming to me to seek for guidance.
And you are Langata chairman?
Yes.
Okay.
Just because I was representing the party leader
Okay.
and the Prime Minister.
Oh.
So maybe I was too close to the Prime Minister and the party leader.
Yeah.
And that's why I got to be named the super chairman, because I was actually coordinating many things.
Oh, I get it. And then you became Super Chairman. And it stuck until now.
Exactly.
Wow. Yeah. So tell me about yourself. Were you born and raised in Lindi? In Kibra?
Yes. I was born in Lindi, right behind the mosque.
Okay.
There's a mother, an old mother called Mama Mbela. She's a midwife.
Okay.
She's been there for many years. And actually, I was born there and raised in Lindi. My life entirely, up to today, I have never resided anywhere outside Lindi.
Okay.
Anywhere.
Ever since you were born?
Ever since I was born. Wow. The only time I was not in Lindi is during my education period. But of course, I used to go to school and come back to Kibra, Lindi.
You were in a boarding school?
Actually, I went to school home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which school was that?
Both primary. I only went to nursery school in Line Saba.
Okay.
Then I went to school in Olympic.
Olympic Primary?
Olympic Primary School.
Yeah.
That is in class 1 and 2. Then I was transferred to St. Peter's Clever in town for class 3 and 4.
Okay.
But later I was taken home to go ahead with my other studies. It is from class 5 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So where, this your name Jera, are you coming from Jera, or is it just a name by itself? I know there's a
my birthplace is called Jera.
Oh, your birthplace is called Jera?
It's called Jera.
Where's your Ushago?
My name is Samson Ochieng Ooko.
Oh, okay.
My father's name is Ooko.
Wow. So and, Jera is your birthplace?
Jera is my home area.
Oh.
When I was here, I used to tell people about myself. I used to tell them that I'm from Ugenya in Jera Inn.
Place called Jera Inn.
Yes. So they used to call me, he's from Jera. Yeah. And that name stuck to be Ochieng Jera. And that's how it stuck. Ochieng from Jera.
Ochieng from Jera.
So the name stuck, and it is the name that is known everywhere. Yeah.
Wow. And you also liked it?
Why not? So anything you're given by the people, why do you refuse?
You accept,
yeah, I accept
in good faith.
Very well.
So your home, Ushago, is in Jera?
Yes.
Jera Inn.
Jera Inn.
Wow. How many are you in a family?
Is it unfortunately or fortunately? I'm The only son of my mother and the only daughter of my mother.
Ah.
Yes.
But the only son and daughter.
And daughter. But wow. I'm glad that my father has another wife.
Okay.
So I have 2 mamas.
Oh, 2 mamas.
And I'm happy that my mama has other kids.
Okay.
About 6 of them. So I'm glad to be associated with them as a family.
Wow.
Yes.
So your mother is the elder wife or the younger one?
Yeah, of course, my mother is the eldest because I was born. Then these other family members are younger.
Okay.
In fact, the first boy in that other family went to school at Raila Educational Center.
Okay.
I helped him school at Raila Educational Center. Yes.
Okay. Now you have been very loyal to ODM and Raila Amolo Odinga for a long time, and people are amazed by your loyalty to the party and to Baba. How did that loyalty begin? How did you start like being that loyal to Baba and the party? How did it start?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
There are things that when you do them or you pass through so many things, you choose to stick there. I joined politics as a very young boy.
Okay.
That's why you hear people say he's been in politics for many years. Yes, it's true. It is true because I joined politics a very young boy. And then...
At what age?
Imagine I joined politics in my 20s.
Okay.
A very young boy. And during those days, there were people with big names. Those you could not dare. Those were the days when you challenged Raila Odinga, or you go public and you say anything against Baba, you'll never see it again. And when I joined politics, I was encouraged by how our colleagues were fighting for the liberation, the second liberation. And Baba was at the forefront of these struggles. So as small boys, we used to follow others as they were going around campaigning here and there. And sooner than later, I was in the forefront. During those days, we used to go to demonstrations when we felt that things were not done correctly. Human rights were not respected. So we used to go to demonstrations in town, and we did it. We fought for this country as a very young boy.
And when you say we, who with who?
Yeah, Kenyans. I wasn't alone. Many Kenyans. Some of them passed on. Some of them died, and some of us are still around. But many died out of these demonstrations, and some died later. So when I'm saying us, it's because I wasn't alone. But my consistency, I was consistent. I believed in what I was doing. And I said, I will never stop doing what I've been doing for all these years. This is why I sat down and asked myself, is Raila taking us through the right direction? Yes, I said yes. And I said, I will never stop it. And I will never stop loving and supporting Baba. This is the reason I have been here for a very long time. And this is the reason in all this process, as a young boy, I got elected as the organizing secretary of Kibera.
Kamkunji?
No, Kibera.
ODM?
The party leadership. When Muhammad Gore became the chairman of Kibera. So we worked together. In the coming elections, I was again elected now, the organizing secretary for Langata constituency. Then Gore was the secretary general of the entire Langata constituency. And you remember, then the party leader and the member of parliament for Langata was His Excellency Raila Odinga. The chairman of the constituency then was Mzee Rastas Okul. So I worked with Okul as organizing secretary for 5 years. And in 2011, when we had elections for the party, my friends asked me, Jera, you have served the party so well. come and contest as the chairman. At first, I was hesitant.
Yeah.
Because I believed that I could not do it. There were so many big names. And I was asking myself, would I be able to do it?
Yeah.
But the pressure was mounted.
Pressure from the people.
From the people told me, well, you come out, you have served the party very, very well.
Yeah.
And then I chose to come in. And they supported me. I did not believe that I won by a landslide. Here at Raila Educational Center.
That's where the elections were held.
The delegates converged.
Yeah.
After the elections at the ward level, at the constituency, the party chooses the leadership via delegates. And all the delegates of Langata came and supported me wholeheartedly. Yes. And that's how I became the constituency chairman. Remember, those days, we had only 8 constituencies in Nairobi. Unlike today that we have 17. Then there were 18.
It was
and
such a
Langata,
big, huge one.
It was a huge one.
Yeah.
And Langata was the heart of politics of Nairobi.
Yeah.
So becoming a chairman of Langata, it means that you are holding a very sensitive position.
Yeah.
A position that could not allow you to just play around.
Yeah.
I could not do anything political without asking the advice of Baba.
Okay.
Because you could do something that may taint the name, the good image of Baba.
Yeah.
And you being the chairman, people will believe you.
So you used to consult?
So I used to consult in everything I was doing. Yes, and that's why people believe that I'm so close to Baba.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So this passion started from way back.
Yes.
And you became Langata chairman for the party. And then after that, what happened? Is this the first time you vied as an MCA, or you had tried before?
Now, after the separation of Langata and Kibra, where Joash Ulum became MP for Langata and Mheshimiwa Ken Okoth became MP for Kibra.
Yeah.
Now I had to come back home.
Back home.
I became the chairman of Kibra. And my deputy, who was coming from Langata, became the chairman of Langata temporarily for like 1 year. And the elections were called. Many things happened, but the chairman then, the person who took over from me is Jekoni Onyango, who is the chairman until today.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So in 2017, when I was idle, I didn't have any political position. I said, no, let me go for these elections in Lindi, because this is where I was born and I'm a resident in Lindi. 2017? Yes.
Yeah.
We went to an election in Lindi.
Yeah.
Funny enough,
how did it go?
When I contested, some people started calling me names. Some were saying, he's been given the certificate. Oh, he's so close to Baba. He's just cheating us here. He has the certificate, which was not true. We went to the campaigns, we went to the elections. The certificate they were talking about was nowhere to be seen. And after the elections, the person who was pronounced as the winner
got the certificate.
Got the certificate, and we supported him to the ballot, and he became the MCA.
What position did you get that time? 2017?
I was number 3.
Number 3.
I was number 3. After the winner, the Honorable Asha, yes, then me.
Okay. Were you convinced? Were you satisfied?
No.
That time?
No.
Why?
I wasn't, because election ended around 1. It was supposed to end by around 5 in the evening, simply because there was a tug of war between the then Member of Parliament, the Honorable Ken Okoth, and the person who was aspiring against him, Owalo Eliud. So there was tear gassing and fracases. People were being chased away, bullets flying all over.
During nomination.
During nomination day. During around lunch hours. All the way to the evening. So most of us believed it was not right. And again, I could not blame any MCA aspirant, because I knew the war was between the 2 MPs. Okay. So we fell victims. So there were disruptions during the... it is in the public domain that elections were disrupted after 1 to around 8 o'clock in the evening. So people didn't vote as we had expected. But when the results were announced that Jera's Amaya won, I said, fine, I would not go to appeal. I will not go anywhere. I'm an ODM diehard supporter, and I sticked there. I campaigned for him. We won the seat, and we all celebrated.
Okay. Wow. And then, boom, 2022, you decided to try again.
Yes. Now, before this, we had elections where we believed Baba had won as president.
Yeah. That is
in 2017. And you knew what happened with the courts. So as a party and as Kenyans, we decided to go for demonstrations. We went all over demonstrating. One, we started with the Asa Kasan Must Go, which we were doing every one Monday. Then after elections, there was another tension. There was demos across the country, which we participated well because we are fighting for justice. Then after this, we are glad Baba decided to come up with a handshake that brought peace back to the country, and nobody doesn't want peace. So we all agreed and supported that cause. And that is the time when Baba called and asked that I become the county vice chairman.
Okay.
George Aladwa, who is the county chairman, was overworked because he was like alone in the office. So he was doing most of the things, and he was busy in the parliament. So Baba wanted us to support him and make sure the party was growing strong in Nairobi. So I was Baba chose me as the deputy chairman, deputizing Honorable Aladwa. And Senator Kwamboka also got the position of Secretary General. Ishad Sumra, former MP for Embakasi South, became the organizing secretary. And then Honorable Catherine was the chair lady, and she was retained there. Honorable Omungala was also retained as a youth leader. So I served. But again, you know, when you go to an election, 5 years elapse, then you go around campaigning again, another 5 years comes. If you had a kid who is 5 years today, and you go past 2 elections, the kid has 10 years more added to his life.
True.
And these never count back, they count as they move forward. So I told myself, if I go home, and when I go home, people tell me he's a good friend to Baba. Yes. What has he done to the people down there? And you know, with the party, you are only there to sell party policies, to sell party agenda, to mobilize for the party, to recruit for the party. Now, if you want to serve your people, you can only serve them through City Hall or Parliament, National Parliament. Because it is there at City Hall where you can go and ask for water. It is at the county assembly where you can go and tell them that you want a hospital or a school or a market.
In your area.
In your area. Now, I chose to run this time around. And because I believe that other time I came a little bit late. So this time I chose to come early. I planned very well. And the same predicament that faced me in that previous election came again this other time.
The disruptions or what?
No, they started saying, this guy has the ticket again.
He has the ticket.
He has the ticket. These were propagandas being peddled by people who feared, because they knew Jera was born here, and he has a name in the party.
And Jera is close to Baba.
Maybe, and you know, nowhere it is written that if you're close to Baba or you have been serving in the party, you are not allowed to contest as a member of parliament or at the county assembly. In fact, it's an added advantage because you too should also represent a party. So you're seen to be loyal, active, and ready to serve the party, respecting the the agenda of the party, respecting the party, and respecting the people. So this time when I came, some of them peddled these lies, but I stuck to my agenda. I went down there. I campaigned thoroughly. What I did not do was to post my meetings in social media.
Okay.
So many did not know how I was moving.
Yeah.
I was going to the people and I was never posting them anywhere.
Yeah. You are doing
so
it.
They were just hearing
Jera,
Jera, but they were not seeing me anywhere.
So they thought you were not campaigning?
They knew because they were hearing my name everywhere.
Okay. But
they could not see me when I was going around the ground. Then, as we are approaching the elections, opinion polling tries put me ahead of these people, other aspirants. Went to the elections, which was very peaceful. I went there around 10 to cast my vote. When I saw people coming to me in numbers, I realized my being there would actually disrupt the process of voting. So I moved out because people were coming to say, Jera. So I moved out and went away. After visiting Mashimoni's quarters and the Lindi Mosque, I left the place. I was being called how things were happening there, which to me are now history. I wouldn't want to dwell much about all those things.
By your agents?
I was being called by my agents, how people are being bribed. There are so many things that I know that I won't discuss today. But all in all, I went back again around 5 because I knew the station was being closed around that time. I went there and we met a few of us who are contesting, and we agreed that now it was late and it was time to close the polling station. It was closed, and all of us...
Were there people left out without voting time?
You know, the voting station should be closed by 5. My people were still queuing, but you could not prove that they were only your people. So maybe some other people were also queuing because they came in late. Believe me, we closed polling station at 6.
At 6.
Which is not the law.
And still other people are left.
Very few are left now. And my colleagues like Honorable Mheshimiwa Gore, Honorable Gore, asked me that we join others to Karen University, where all the results were being taken to. We went there, and while there, I was announced as the winner.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you.
How did it feel? Did you even know you were going to win? Were you sure about this?
I believed one in the morning when I got to the polling station, how people ran to me.
You start having the feeling.
I felt that something, you know, when you see people running to you and it's election day, it therefore means that many people around there are supportive to your candidature. Then when people were voting, I was hearing from the background, Jera is going to win, Jera is going to win. So I was keen and actually wanted to hear the last result. And when it was announced there, I said, thank you, God.
Thank you, God.
Now, those who were saying that Jera had certificate, we went to the elections, there was no certificate. I wasn't given the certificate. And now, after the elections, some other people who maybe felt that they lost started coming together that, oh no, he has not won. He's been rigged in. So it has come out from the discussion of he has a certificate to a discussion of he has been rigged in. Now I said, fine, they can say what they can say, but the people who conducted the elections know exactly what happened. Because I know we saw people in the line, in the queue, people voted, and those who were not stoned, there were people who were voting there. So you ask yourself, and the person who is shouting most could be the last person. Number 14 out of 14. Yes.
Shouting the loudest most.
Yes.
So I saw people protesting and demonstrating about your win. What was all that about? What's your take on that?
Let me tell you, brother. When I was fighting for the democracy, when I was a young boy, it gave me an opportunity to believe that every human being has a right to do anything. Picketing, shouting, demonstrating. This is their own right.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, those people, they did not sleep together at night. They woke up in the morning and found themselves together, around 20 people.
Yeah.
So there's somebody who must have called them.
Yeah.
There's a phone call that called 1, 2, 3 people.
Yeah.
So they were acting on behalf of the caller. And that is very right, because they were exercising their democratic rights.
Acting on behalf of the caller.
Yes, I want to thank them so much.
Yeah.
Because I believe I campaigned in Lindi, and maybe some other areas I was unable to reach all corners of Lindi. In their shouting about Jera, those who did not know Jera now know Jera.
Yeah.
I thank them so much.
Okay. Have you ever acted on behalf of a caller to demonstrate or protest or picket?
Acted on behalf
of a caller?
Personally, I've just told you.
Yeah.
I have done this before, because when we were demonstrating against the government, those years, the government gave us space to demonstrate. Why should I stop people who are demonstrating for what they think is right? And I've just told you, when they came from different houses.
Yeah.
And they met somewhere and wrote placards. You cannot tell me that it just happened like that. Somebody was behind it, so and ran away.
Usually,
and you could see the photos, the posters of some people. Yeah. Let me tell them.
Yeah.
I respect them. They can go ahead and do it. Okay. Because that is within their democratic rights.
Yeah.
But we must know, as the people of Lindi, apart from picketing and shouting and doing anything we are doing, we need leadership.
Okay.
Let me tell you one thing about Lindi. I was born in Lindi, and those who are in Lindi today, none of them schooled in a public school in Lindi. Lindi being a ward like any other ward in Kibra.
Yeah.
None of us schooled in a public school in Lindi. We have none.
No public school.
Ask yourself, Sarangombe is a ward like Lindi. It has Olympic Primary School and Ayani. Today they are all high schools. Makini is a ward like Lindi. It has Kibra Primary School and Raila. Today they are both high schools. Woodley has 8 schools. I can count.
Yeah.
We have Toi, Jamuri, Joseph Kangede, Woodley High School, Jamuri I've mentioned, Bangathi, Shadrach Kimalel, this called pipe one, how do you call it? Where it was a principal.
High rise.
No, where it was principal.
Upper Hill
High School. Yeah. These are 8 schools within one ward. Lindi has none public school.
Okay. But
ask
why?
yourself. That's the question. That's where you are coming in now. That's the work of MC to push for development.
No one has been thinking about this.
This is my problem. This is why I'm coming in. And maybe some other people doesn't want this. Let me tell you another thing. Lindi is the only place without a public hospital. Ask yourself. Today, go to Sarangombe, you'll get a level 3 there.
Yeah.
Where you'll be treated, and our mothers can as well deliver, because it is a public hospital. Go to Makina, at the disease place, there is a public hospital.
Line Saba.
Go to Line Saba, we have an AMREF there.
Yeah.
And some in these areas, there are also these NGOs hospitals. That are so supportive.
Lindi doesn't have.
Go to Woodley, we have Bangathi Hospital.
Kibera South in
Kibera
Lindi?
South is in Mugumoini.
In Mugumoini,
yes.
Okay.
Now, Lindi has no hospital.
Does it have a police post?
I'm coming to all this. Now go to Matters Market. Lindi does not have a market, but it used to have when you were small boys. Mashimoni's Quarters Primary School used to be a market.
Oh, that
when you were
compound?
Young. Yes, it was big.
Oh.
You could find everything there. when we were young.
The school grabbed a market?
You've just said it.
Oh, okay.
Now, go to Sarangombe. Around Olympic, people are doing business. Bombolulu, people are doing businesses. You go to 42, you'll find sukuma, fish and everything.
Along the road?
Along the road.
But Lindi doesn't have
Come to
along
Makina.
the road?
Come to Makina. One, we have Workers' Market.
Yeah.
We have Toy Market. We have Makina Market.
Yeah.
Go to Woodley. We have Othaya. We have Kenyatta Market.
Yeah.
Go to Lainsaba. We have a very big market called Lainsaba Market.
Yeah.
Lindi does not have one. Another thing, water. It is only in Lindi where there is the scarcity of water. Water shortage. People move down from there early in the morning going to look for water in Sarangombe. Why is it that water is in Sarangombe, water is in Makina, water is in Lainsaba and Woodley? It's only Lindi that has no water.
But why?
These are the things that MCA should come to do, to fix.
And that's why
you can only come to fix these things if you know the problem and how you can fix them. Because you can't just come and contest because that other guy contested and he led and went. No, I was born and brought up down here. I know the problems. And being an MCA, with this evolution, I'm telling you, all these things are possible in Awezekana.
So these are the things you are promising.
Let me tell you.
Can we see a little bit of your agenda for Lindi?
Whatever I'm telling you is actually part of the agenda.
Okay.
Assume we are still in slum. When there is fire, you have to call fire engines from town center. As members of County Assembly for Nairobi coming from the slums, we need to fight so hard to have a fire engine or a fire station, substation within the slum, Kibra. So that when there is fire, before the houses are developed, we can have a fire engine that will run very fast to rescue our people. Before the houses are developed? Because I know upgrading is coming. Upgrading is coming. And we cannot say that until the upgrading comes is when we can have fire engines around. No. We should have a fire engine somewhere. Something in the meantime. Something might happen. It is not our wish, but we must be cautious. Another thing, I have always complained about this. You go to a member of parliament's office. When an MP calls the people that on this day I'll issue bursaries, bursary forms. The MP will issue bursary forms, but within 30 days he will issue checks. It is because he is making an announcement when he has the money in the account. Now, with the county assembly, you have a Form 4 student in the first or second term. You want some bursary. The MCA gives you the form. Then the check comes next year. How does that help you? Doesn't help you. So we must have a legislation at the assembly to tell them, give us forms when you have the money in the account. So that when you give us forms, our people will get the checks in a month's time. As soon as possible. As soon as possible. Like this year, those who received checks this year got their forms last year. What will happen with their kid who was in a school down in the rural area, and that was the second term? That's terrible. Or even first term, he applied for the bursaries, and you give him the check today. The mother has hustled so much to pay school fees. Another thing that is not really good. When you walk around Jamhuri, Keleleshwa, Westlands, and Langata, you will find our mothers seated along the road. To wash. Not to wash, waiting for an opportunity. Waiting for the opportunity to wash. And you find some of the people who are, I can't even describe, because they will call these women and they are choosy. They look at the women, they say this is too old. They're looking for a younger lady who will come there, and she's told, Madam, come and watch this. How much is this? She will say, no, 500. No, I can give you 250 or 300. Because it is late in the day, the lady will agree to wash. And when washing, these are small boys Want to tell a lady, maybe my wife or your wife, yo, madam, I'm giving you 300 to wash, but again, I can add you something so that you can do something. You see? The lady says, no, I'm married, I can't do that. I just came here to wash. And now you are told, okay, wash this and go, never come back again. And now the lady starts asking herself, my kids are suffering, my husband is jobless. Now this guy want to push me away again. Let me give in. I give in. Then you give in, and you're giving in when your husband is somewhere being rained on. Coming back without money. So you agree to give in to double the money from 300 to 600. And again you're sure you'll come back tomorrow. This is why we're saying these jobs that are coming down here from the county assembly. When elected MCA, you get few jobs for women. I have said I'll give them to women so that we reduce the number of our women who are going there. Going to work. Because those women are my sisters, are my mothers. They are our family members. We must give them these jobs because you give a man 200 shillings. When he goes home, he will give the wife 100 shillings. And someone who is a bit stingy will even give a woman 50 shillings. But to give to a mom 200 shillings, she will use 180 for food and keep 20 shillings for chama. You see? Which is still good for your family. Which is still good for the family. Okay. This is why I'm saying, given an opportunity to represent Lindywood, I will give these women these jobs. Okay. And let me tell you, this will be the best time for any leader to represent Kibra. Because we are going into leadership when Baba is becoming president. Let me tell you. We have had other presidents before. The first president of the Republic of Kenya, the late Baba Taifa Jomo Kenyatta, he was voting in Gatundu. Okay. When Mzee Moi came, he was voting in Sacho Baringo. When Mzee Kibaki came, he was a voter in Othaya. Now the president is voting in Gatundu. This is the first time that you're having a president voting here, 100 meters from here, 100 meters from where we are today. Kibera Primary. So it's Kibera Primary. Believe me, this is the only opportunity for us as the people of Kibra. As the people of because Kibra. You're producing the president. Where the president goes or comes, let me say comes, NGOs will come in plenty. Many people will come in plenty. Opportunities. To make him happy because he's the president. Opportunities will be there. Okay. You need a person who is ready and has the courage, has the connections to mobilize these opportunities and bring to the people. And that's who? Ochieng Jera. Okay. Back to the party a bit. What is your take in this direct ticketing and nominations? Baba feeling that this guy is very loyal and very my good friend, like he has fought so much for the party and they just need to give him a direct ticket. What's your take on that as an official in the party? Anything that is done by the party, they only do it because they have seen many things happened before. Long time ago, people used to be running to overseas. Some are in America, some Dubai, some everywhere. But they only come to Kenya during election times. They come carrying bags of money. And they buy everybody. And they get into party positions. Few months later, they don't support the ideals of the party because they were elected through their pockets. These are people who cannot even say ODM wherever they go to. Not only ODM, other parties too. These are people who cannot stand and support the agenda of the party in the assembly. And some of these people go and corrupt their ways into position of powers while there. So when the party tells them this is the position of the party, they said no. They say no. I got myself here. Okay. This is why all the parties, it's not ODM, all the parties changed the law, the political parties amendment bill, that the party has the authority to know who they are nominating in various positions. Because some of these people, you give them tickets and they turn against you.
How can we make our people understand this? Because there is an outcry.
The outcry,
not only in ODM.
Let me tell you, the outcry is because of this. If it is you who is chosen, you will be happy.
True.
And if it is me, you feel agitated.
Yeah.
That is human being. But the truth is, there's somebody who serves the party day and night. There's somebody who is even willing and ready to die for the party, while somebody is in America. When it comes with money, the wananchi will leave this person who has been serving the party day and night and go for the money. So the person with the monies will not serve the interest of the party.
True.
This is why the party all the parties sat and decided to have regulations that are how to regulate these nominations. In some areas, they conduct nominations. In some areas, the party may sit down and choose who they want for the position.
With the reason.
If you feel you don't like it, you have all the right to work to another party or go independent. Okay?
Yeah.
But it is Kenya.
Yeah.
Where you give a colleague, the other one cries.
Yeah.
Whatever is done in Kenya is also done in the USA. These are things I've been taught by Baba. You go to Britain, they only have two major parties.
By Baba.
You know he's my political father.
And these things I saw you, from him. Call him, you went to Raila Odinga University of Politics.
And many people come to me for advices.
Yes.
Because he taught me well.
Yeah. He nurtured you.
Very well, very well, very well.
Okay.
In those countries, like in the Britain and the USA, the party picks their candidates. The party, not wananchi. The party picks. If it's a Labour Party, you only you get to pick a candidate for that party, not nomination that we are doing in Kenya. Because before nominations, people tend to fight over nominations, and it is fueled by our poverty. Because me as a youth will want to have that nomination because I'll be eating money from this candidate A, candidate B, aspirant A, aspirant B. When my person loses, then the war starts there. This is why in developed countries like UK, the party picks a candidate, and that's the end of it. So this interest of where do I eat and who do I eat is not there.
It's not there.
Because the person who has been picked is going to serve the party and the people. If you don't serve the people well, you will be removed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ochieng Jera mwenyewe telling us his story and his journey in his own perspective using his own words. You can only find this on Sisi Mtaani Kibera News Network. Steve, do we have anyone talking? If you have any questions or comments for Jera, please go to our YouTube comment section and type it there and we'll be able to ask or read them later. You can also get us through WhatsApp 0794 590404. As I read this, have you ever had like a difficult time? What is your most difficult moment as a party member or as a party official over time? Something you can remember and you say, this was very difficult for me.
Yes, I can remember.
Yeah.
I have gone through worse during my career as a politician, a young politician, to date. But the worst one is when we were demonstrating against the IEBC official, Asakasan, the chairman. We were going for demos. And during that time, you could see tear gas being lobbied at our team. At some point, there's a day when the lobbied tear gas, where Baba was talking to wananchi as we were walking.
Where was that? Where exactly? In town?
Around the University Way.
Yeah.
Next to IBC offices.
Yeah.
So the bodyguards and our team went to guard Baba. I also went there, and the tear gas that was there was like a smoke. It was too heavy. So I tried. I could not manage being there. I could not sustain the pressure of that tear gas. So I moved out, and you know the old road was tear gas, full of tear gas cloud.
Yeah.
So you are running, not knowing if any car was coming through that would knock you down.
You can't see.
And I was asking myself, I'm now running, Baba is still there.
Yeah.
How is Baba? Is this fair?
Yeah, is he safe?
Is he safe? I ran to an hotel and went into the hotel. I grabbed a bottle of soda from another lady, pretending to be a good customer there.
Yeah.
And 2 minutes later, people were knocking, police were knocking, tokeni nje. It was hectic. We ran away. Some of us were beaten. I saw people being badly beaten. It is a long story that I can't tell you today. I will tell you another day.
Okay.
But I felt it for Baba. And I was not happy because I was also hit by the police. But when I remember how Baba was down there, it was a very bad picture for a person of his
Caliber.
Was
he eventually evacuated?
Yes, he was evacuated. But whoever did that was not right because considering his age and his status in this country, that was not right.
Okay.
Yes.
Midila channel is saying he's following from Lindi. Thank you, Midila. Rose Rivaldo Haji saying Jera for Lindi. Big up, Jera. Those are the two people who are already watching and commenting. Steve, have it in the meantime as we proceed. So somebody's saying big up. I think some of them are your supporters. So that was one of your worst moments you can remember, but you say you've had a lot. I
have. If I tell you, some will laugh and some will cry, because I've seen it all in this politics.
You've seen it all?
I've seen it all. Both being the chairman of Langata constituency taught me everything about being a politician.
Okay.
Actually, leave about this chairman of Nairobi. Nairobi is mostly organizing the teams working for Baba in Nairobi.
Okay.
When I was chairman for Langata,
that was the real thing.
It all. I saw it all.
Okay.
Yeah. I did all I could do.
Yeah.
I have seen it all. So ask me any question, I'll tell you. Because I can't even start telling you, I saw this, I saw that. Ask me any question of good and bad, I'll tell you, because I was at the center.
Okay. Tell me one of your best memorable moment with Baba.
So many.
Just say one.
So many. I told you, he's my teacher, political teacher.
So you've been with him a lot.
So I've been with Baba quite a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Which one can you remember now as the most memorable?
Being with Baba is not that easy.
Okay.
So any opportunity given to you to be with Baba is always fresh in your mind. I have been with him hundreds and hundreds times.
Yeah.
But to me, they're all fresh.
Why is saying being with him is not that easy?
How many get to reach him?
Oh, okay.
How many in Kenya get to reach him? Even MPs.
Yeah.
Even MPs, these senators, are trying to get to Baba.
But
he's a busy man.
Get that opportunity.
Because of he's my father, he gave me that opportunity to work with him.
Okay.
He teaches me, tells me do this, do that. I report to him, Baba, I've done this like this. I told you when I was chairman for Langata, I could not do anything
without consulting.
Let me tell you, in Embakasi, you will see people go into shambas, subdivide shambas, do those subdivision and sell shambas. In Langata, you could not do that because we are protecting his image. How comes a chairman of a constituency is leading people into grabbing lands and you are Raila Odinga's person? Are you betraying your boss? Are you tainting his name negatively? So anything I was to do, whether good or bad, I had to ask him, Baba, is this right? Don't do that.
And that's the loyalty people are talking about.
If you tell me do it, but don't do it like this, do it this way, I will do it. Because that guy has a lot of experience.
Okay.
Whatever he tells you, you'll never go wrong.
You'll never go wrong.
You'll never go wrong.
It's well calculated.
You'll never go wrong. So that's why I believed until today, before I do anything, even a simple task given to me by the party, if I feel it is challenging, I will ask him, Baba, if I do this thing this way, will I be wrong?
What do you think?
Yes, you'll be wrong. Do it this way.
Okay.
And let me tell you something about Baba. People think that Baba at times get advices from the senators, governors, and those people in the high offices. No. Baba is just a simple person.
Okay.
Who will seek for your advice? You here. You are not an MP nor an MCA, just a simple
ordinary
person. Whatever you tell him, he will use that.
Okay. He listens.
Baba is a down-to-earth person. He will listen to someone who is not an MCA or an MP. You call him, if he carries his phone, he'll pick the phone and ask you, who are you, where are you? He will talk to you. You'll ask yourself, is this the Raila Odinga I know, or because you'll be worried. The question is asking you, is that simple leader, down to earth person?
Wow.
So that's what I'm telling you. I cannot even tell you which story about Raila because I have a lot of it. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Have you ever traveled with him abroad?
No.
No.
I've not.
Okay.
I've not. But in Kenya, all over.
A lot. There is a time you were attacked by some gangs. What happened?
To me until today, it has remained a mystery.
Yeah.
I was with my brother. My brother's at Ngong, around Ngong Road.
Yeah.
We were just 4. I don't drink. I take soda.
Oh, you don't drink?
I don't drink.
You stopped or you
I have never. I have never tried cigar, bang, pombe. I drink stony and water.
Stony and water?
Yes. So that day we were somewhere resting.
But you hang around with
yes,
people who
very
drink.
much.
Okay.
I even buy.
Even buy?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me the story. What happened?
So when we were there, we sat there until late. Around 10:30. Then I came back home with my colleague. I went to the house. When I got home, with my friend, he told me he was going, and my wife asked him to stay awake, to stay back kidogo. We eat and then he goes. But he said no, it was late, he had to leave. Now he left. I pushed him a bit. And as he went, I was on a phone. Then I saw a group of people walking. That is normal in Kibera.
Yeah.
I believed they were from videos. People watch football matches at night. So I just said, these are people from
Vijana wametoka watch video.
Watching ball.
Soccer.
But my worry was they were walking in a line, around 10 people, and none was talking. A distance of around 40 meters. Something told my mind that these were not good people. But again, I told myself again, no, even if they are bad people, they know me. Because nobody doesn't know me.
Yeah.
So they walked. I stood there. I just stood there.
Still with your phone?
No, actually, on my, I was on a phone. So something came into my mind and told me, if they are good people, they just pass. But if they're not good people, they'll attack me. When I saw the first guy passed, I said they were good people. The second guy passed. Then the 3 and 4 stopped closer to me. So what I did to prove that they were not good people, I looked at the back. I turned back and saw these 2 people. The first two who went came behind me.
Oh.
Then I told myself that I am in danger. The third guy said, "Ndio huyu." The fourth guy removed a panga and hit me here. You can see this big scar.
Yeah, alama.
Then something came into my mind. We had just lost my friend Fidel Odinga. And people who killed him were still unknown. And the story of the Honorable Kajuang also came into my mind because he was my friend. He died and his killers were not known. So I will not die in a stupid way. my killers must be known. So when he used the first panga, I grabbed him, this fourth person, and pulled him down here. So that that's the area people walk every 1 minute, 2 minutes.
Okay.
I pushed him down, and while they saw me pushing this guy down and holding on him tight. So I was counting 2, 3. I knew I was dying.
You were counting?
Yeah, I knew I was dying.
Okay.
I actually had no fear. I knew I was dying. What I was trying to do was to stick
to him.
So
that people
when people come, they'll find him, so that they will know people who killed me.
Yeah.
So as I counted 4, 5, the 6th one, something came again into my mind and told me, these guys are doing this to you because you're holding the guy. Leave him. And then I did that. When I left him, he scrolled. I just had the last one, which was number 7. Tap! And they ran away. So I also agreed that they were doing it so much on me because I was holding on their person. So I ran like for 4 meters. And by that time, they are all gone. I could not identify anybody. When I was there, my phone was down. I picked the phone and put it into my left hand.
They didn't steal anything?
Nothing. I was with my phone. Put it in my left hand. Suddenly the phone fell down. Then I got bitter with my phone. You're falling down and I'm a dangerous place. Yeah. And again I picked it and put it there again, left hand. Then it fall again.
Allah.
So I was bitter. I didn't know my hand had been
kumbe ilikuwa imekatwa.
Seriously damaged. So when I looked at it, I saw, all the veins are out. Oh, I didn't know. So I picked it with my right hand and I was moving towards my house, which was barely 20 meters away. I started losing breath. And I knew I was going to fall next. So I shouted a little bit. I called my first wife and second wife. They're not very far apart.
You have 2 wives?
Yeah, I have 2 wives.
They're living close by?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was next to my second wife's door and I called. Before she came out, neighbors came out. But I got the energy to move to the door.
Strength, yeah.
And I pushed the door. The wife came out, and because I was stupid, I told my wife, bring some water in a sufria. So I wanted to know the damage.
Yeah.
I tried to brush my head, and that's when blood
spilling over.
All over. Yeah, it was bad. So I could not see. It was all over my face. I could not see. I was losing breath. So with my stupidity, I told my wife to pour cold water on my head so that I could see. Yeah. I didn't know that hot blood with cold water are not good friends.
Yeah.
So I almost fainted there. My neighbors came and they wanted to carry me to the hospital. I told them, no, don't carry me. You just hold on my hands. And I warned my wife, don't tell anybody now about my situation, just leave me like this, then not tomorrow. So my wife lied to me that she not tell anybody. But as soon as we left, she called my mother. My mother is just here.
Left, right, and
she called my brothers everywhere.
Yeah.
So as we came to the power, they said no, it was too much for them.
Yeah.
Then I was taken by, by sheer luck. My brother Mohoshimagore was around. And the wife saw me bleeding profusely. And the wife called the Gold Gore. Where are you? And your friend has been attacked. Kumbe was around here. He came very fast. As my friend was trying to get a taxi, and Gore came with his car, took me to the hospital, Naribi Women.
Okay.
And many things happened from there.
Oh.
So I was there.
Yeah.
They helped my life. They rescued me. I thank God for that.
And you got well. Did you suspect anyone?
You could suspect, but God has the last answer. Tell God to suspect them on your behalf.
Okay.
And pay back.
Pay back. But it was something political, would you say, or Were they just some random? Because they didn't steal.
I am not a thief.
Yeah.
I am not a land grabber.
Yeah.
I have never wronged any person, maybe politically. So I left everything to God.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Because God did not want to see me dead. I'm still alive.
Is there a time Raila Amolo Odinga gave you 700,000 to give Lady Maureen?
Lady Maureen, the late Lady Maureen, was our good friend. And unfortunately, she was ailing. Yeah. She's been unwell all the time. So at a time, I had some people shouting on radios and social media. Maureen has been singing nice songs about Raila Odinga. Yeah. Raila Odinga is not out to help Lady Maureen. You see, then I was agitated. I told, what's wrong with our people? Why can't our people get facts before they start shouting and talking nonsense about Baba? Yeah. Because when Maureen was sick, and even before her sickness, I was a witness when Honorable Catherine Okoth took Lady Maureen to Kiambere office, where Maureen was given money. Okay. Maureen was receiving money from Baba like every time. So it will depend by how she spent her money. Okay. Now when she was sick, the first instance I was, I called the Honorable James Orengo, my senator and the governor to be. We went to visit Honorable Catherine, who was sick in Jamhuri, me and Orengo and Joy Donde. Sat there for 1 hour, and I told James Orengo that Maureen is also unwell. Can we go and see her? Yes. We went to the hospital. Orengo then, after going there, was told that Lady Maureen was to be discharged. And the amount that was supposed to be paid was around 500,000 shillings. He gave me the money.
Who gave you?
James Orengo.
Okay.
To go and pay. I went there with his personal assistant. Yeah. I paid the money. I have the receipt. Yeah.
How much was it?
500,000 shillings.
500,000. Okay.
You see, I went. Even the photos are there. Even the photos there are there for you to see. Yeah, yeah. When I went to the hospital, when I went to pay the receipt, when I removed her from the hospital, we took her home. I have the photos there. You know, this Facebook thing doesn't lie. Yeah. You will always see them after 1 year. True. And let me tell you, not only the Maureen, Baba has sent me to many people to pay their bills. Okay. Many people. It is only, the difference here is, Baba will help you, but will not take photos to show the people that he helped people. He helped, let me tell you, the first example is me, myself. Yeah, when I was sick, who paid my bill? It's Baba. Okay. When you attacked? Yes. Oh, yeah. Baba paid over 500,000 shillings. At Nairobi Women? Yes. Wow. And in fact, he said he was traveling to overseas. He told the hospital, leave the check, this is a check, open check. I will pay the bill. Okay. He went nowhere to say and tell people that I have paid Jera's bill. Yeah. He told nobody. The same way he's been sending me to go and pay bills. The last one was Umbogo's bill, when Umbogo's wife was almost dying. Yeah. Baba gave me 500,000. The bill was over 2 million. Yeah. Baba himself looked for the money. Day one, he gave 100,000. Day two, 400,000. Another time he gave, and the last time, now when the wife was discharged, Baba gave me 500,000. He wanted to give me a check. I told him, Baba, the balance there is 160,000, which you'd pay in check. But now these 340 should be in cash because the woman will be going for reviews. Yeah. Papa told me, fine, come and take the money. I went and he gave me cash. What I did, after paying the bill, I got the receipt and I took Ombogo to the bank with a witness because I know politics. Okay. I gave the money with a witness. The witness? Yes.
Who was Ombogo? Ombogo was the witness?
Ombogo was the person whose wife was sick. Oh, yeah.
You
very, very sick. So I called the ward chairman to come and witness me giving him money.
Yeah.
So I know these people.
So that they don't start saying many things. Oh, Jera ate the
So
money.
what I'm trying to say,
yeah.
they know me with money. These people know me with money. They won't even say that. They know me with money. If I'm sent, I'll give them money.
Okay.
They have that confidence in me.
Trust you.
But now, Raila Amolo Odinga will help. You'll never hear it anywhere.
Okay.
He will never post anything like that.
Yeah.
People are different. Some will help you and post.
Yeah.
So when you hear people say, Raila just idea, they don't know. I wish they knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Who are you supporting for Kibra MP and Governor? Nairobi.
That's a question you should best answer. Because you know I'm a member of ODM.
Yes.
And I eat ODM.
Yeah.
I sleep in ODM.
Yes.
So my vote is in ODM.
You eat ODM?
Yes.
Okay. So long as it's ODM,
I know at the moment the candidate with the certificate is the Honorable Peter Uriri Mwalimu. I will vote for him.
Okay.
Because he is the person carrying the flag
Okay.
of ODM. The same way that other election in the by-elections, Bernard Okoth Imran had the certificate.
Yeah.
I voted for him.
Yeah.
Yes. I vote for my party.
You vote.
And in the presidency, I'll vote for Baba. Either in ODM or Azimio, I'll vote for Baba.
Okay.
The same way in Azimio, I will vote for Azimio candidate who is Polycarp Igathe. I follow my party very, very well.
To the last.
Polycarp Igathe as my governor,
Yeah.
Edwin Sifuna as my senator,
Yeah.
Madam Pasaris as my women rep,
Yeah. Wow.
Rero, my member of parliament, I'll vote for myself as MCA, and Baba as president. Simple that way.
Party to the blood.
Yes.
Do you support football? What are your teams?
I used to play football when I was a small boy growing up.
Okay.
All through my education, I was a football player. And after school, I also played soccer in Kibra. Actually, many people knew me as a football player in Kibera. Played for Albion here in Lindi. I played for Minicas.
Okay.
Minister of Social.
Which position were you playing?
Utility player. You can play anywhere.
Okay.
I also played for Kenya Wine Agencies.
Ah.
But
Kwal.
today, Kwal, you know it. Today, I'm a blind supporter.
Okay.
I support Arsenal blindly. I don't follow what they do, but I support them blindly.
I like
That's
how
the truth.
honest you are.
That's the truth. Yeah.
I like how honest you are. Even now you are describing how foolish you are to tell your wife to pour water.
Exactly. That's the truth.
And how you are a blind supporter of Arsenal.
That's true.
You don't follow.
I don't follow.
Is it also because Baba supports Arsenal? And
The
you
reason
want
why
to follow
I started
Baba
supporting
everywhere?
Arsenal, when I was playing soccer, those days, the European clubs were only having white players.
Oh, yeah.
And during that time is when Nwanko Kanu joined Arsenal.
Yeah.
And there were blacks
The Nigerian.
in the Nigerians. There were blacks in Arsenal.
Yeah.
So I said to myself, I'll support you because you are
Black.
You
You
respect
have a black here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I got into Arsenal. You support black, I support you.
Okay.
And I never changed. I started there. I have never changed.
In Kenya, in Kibra?
In Kenya, okay, when I was growing up, I used to go to watch Gor Mahia like often.
Oh, yeah.
I was deeply into Gor Mahia. But of late, I don't go every time. I go
Once
when I have that opportunity to go.
Yeah.
And again, you know, when we were young, we used to go and throw stones as a young boy. You know, those days.
Yeah.
You go, you use, you don't even pay gate. You know, boys, when they're young,
Yeah.
their blood is warm.
Yeah.
Then we used to cause chaos. FC beats Gor Mahia, we cause chaos. Gor Mahia beats FC, we cause chaos.
Yeah.
But again, later, I chose not to go oftenly.
Okay.
Yes.
And in Kibra, do you support any?
The last time I went, I think, again, I'm that foolish guy again. I support any team from Kibra when they play against other teams from outside.
Yeah.
I went to watch Kibra play. I went to watch Gogo play. But wherever they're playing against other team from outside my area, I support my home team.
Which home team?
The home teams are Gogo and Kibra United.
Gogo. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when they're playing against each other?
Each other, blind. Because I played soccer, I go and watch the quality of soccer that is in my area. That's all I do.
Okay.
Because they both play, they're both my friends. I know some of them, so I look at the quality of soccer that is coming from my area. Yeah.
Okay. How many votes did you get during nominations?
This nomination?
Yeah.
Let me start with the 2017.
Yeah.
2017, as I told you, it was cut short around.
Okay.
This time when we went to the RO, the Kibera RO, announced that I got 623 votes. But when the results came in the party portal, I saw that I only got 311.
Hello?
Yeah, that's the truth.
What changed?
So when I was asking myself what happened, because you announced that I got 600 votes
And then again?
and 23. But now, in these results, I'm being told it's 311. Then I was told, fine, you could only complain if you lost to somebody.
Okay.
But you're still number one. Yeah.
Have you ever disagreed with Baba in any way? I know you are good friends.
Yes, let me tell you one thing about Baba.
Yeah.
I tell you, Baba is a funny leader.
Yeah.
Not only me,
Yes.
even my friend Jekonea.
Yeah.
When we went to Kasarani,
Also Mila told me something.
when we went to Kasarani, when Ababu Namwamba was campaigning to take up the position of Secretary General,
Yeah.
and we knew he was being used by outside forces.
Yes.
So we went there, and remember the clip when I was telling the Kenyans that we will not have election without the register.
Yeah.
I was shouting because I was a delegate number 1 from Langata,
Okay.
and I knew something was messy here. I knew other forces from outside were using our party leaders to kill ODM.
Yeah.
That's why you heard me shout, no register, no election in Kasarani. But later, Baba, being Baba, brought in Ababu Namwamba again.
Yeah.
So Jekonea, who is now the chairman for this constituency,
Yeah.
complained to Baba, Baba, why are you bringing Babu Namwamba and this guy messed us up?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this? So Jekonea complained bitterly to Baba.
Did Baba listen?
Yeah, Baba listened to him
Yeah.
and told him, I know nobody is perfect. He's just a human being like any other person. Jekonea refused. Jekonea then called me. Jera, I'm not happy. Baba's brought again Babu Namwamba. After Babu Namwamba brought mess into the party.
It's a mall.
He's a mall.
By...
Now I told Jekonea, according to myself, Baba is right. Because you can't be fighting every day. Baba has brought his son back so he can learn his mistakes. Then I also called Baba. Baba, me personally, I know what you have done is right. You have brought him back to make him understand his mistakes. Then in the morning, Baba calls me and tells me, call Jekonea, call Peter Mahala, called Nyamoyangare.
Yeah.
We went to the office Orange House and told us, now sit down here. Yeah. Jekonea, you complained. What was it about? Baba, just the other day we fought this fight at Kasarani.
Yeah.
And now again you bring him this guy back.
What's wrong?
Why?
What's happening? Yeah.
And Baba said, Jera, talk. He said, Baba, according to me, I believe you are right. This is still your son. He might have done a mistake without his knowledge. You have brought him back to correct the mistake.
Yeah.
So I think you are right, Baba. And the rest of the people, Mala, Nyamwea, and those who were there, supported me.
Yeah.
And Baba told us, who among us two is perfect? We must be learning to
like Jesus.
Forgive and move on. So Jekonea, he understood Baba, and we all supported Babu Namwamba in his position as a leader of the party. We moved together until the time when he walked out.
Okay.
Yeah. So Kenyans could just see that, yes, he made a mistake, but Baba brought him back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steve, do you have anyone talking? Have you ever had any regrets in life? Something you've done or you did and you feel like, oh, I wish I didn't do it, or I wish.
Yes.
Yeah. What would that be?
The one thing that comes around my mind. When I was in this Kismondogo office,
Yeah.
I was the assistant organizing secretary in this unit office years back.
Yeah.
I was in my early 20s. So those days you used to operate like vigilante.
You operated like vigilante?
Those days, you know,
Okay,
remember those days when KANU was Baba na Mama?
Yeah.
Those day age time of their rule.
Yes.
When you go to Saba from work, they whistle they had whistles around
flag
6.
is being raised or
lowered.
Yeah.
And lowered they whistle. And when you made a mistake of walking 2, 3, 4 steps, you got arrested. So our people say this is too much. You are carrying matumbo, you are carrying clothes, you are carrying what? These things will be taken away from you and even be beaten up.
Yeah.
So our guys, those were our seniors,
Yeah.
fought so hard to reduce this pressure
yeah.
to our people. Then we got into the offices. So one day, cut the story short,
Yeah.
a landlord used us as young boys who did not have money
Yeah.
to go and evict a person from the house.
Yeah.
This person had not paid the house rent for few months. And because we did not have money,
Yeah.
depended on handout, he gave us 300.
Yeah.
And we saw 300 as being too small, so we didn't invite many other people.
Yeah.
We went, the two of us.
So that you could share
We could share 150, 150.
Yeah.
Then we went into a house. One funny thing, I knew the guy. Unfortunately, I knew the guy. But when they went there, the house was like 6 by 10 or 9. Only bed and a single stool. No curtain. There was a woman lying on bed, seriously sick. Seriously sick.
Yeah.
Her eyes turned yellow, all of them.
Yeah.
She was actually in her last days in this world. And she had 2 kids again who are very young, 2 little kids. Then on one stool there was a big cup of porridge.
You remember
This guy,
vividly.
very well, this guy was in the house. We got him in the house. So he told us, Jera, this guy wants to remove me from the house. I don't have money. I can't pay money now. My wife is sick, you can only see. This is the only food I'm leaving behind for this woman. Porridge in a cup. I felt it. I told my brother, this is not fair. I can't do this. I can't evict such a person. So the money we had, we were given 300.
Yeah.
Both me and him took 50-50 and gave the guy.
Yeah.
50-50 and gave
The guy.
And told him, brother, in this, we'll support you. We are going to talk to him to leave you to stay. That is the thing I will never forget in my life. And actually, I am glad it helped shape my mind to know that in life, people suffer.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost coming to the end of this. But did you have any encounter with COVID-19?
Unfortunately, no.
No.
Unfortunately, no.
No. You were seen in Ugenya with Jaconia in some schools, and rumors went around that you are spreading COVID in
It is
schools
true.
in Ugenya.
It is true.
What happened?
In Ugenya,
Yeah.
we have had an MP who is an MDG MP.
Yeah.
Personally, I have tried convincing him to come to ODM, but his heart had chosen to be in MDG.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm a party official in Nairobi, a senior party official in Nairobi.
Yeah, this is David Ochieng?
Yes.
Yeah.
Being the vice chairman of Nairobi County, and my home constituency has a different party, I feel that shame.
Oh, yeah.
So we chose to support somebody who was worthy, who could bring the victory back to the party.
Yes.
So we used to go home some weekends, help him in his campaigns. In this one instance, me, Jeconia, Honorable Catherine went to Ugenya.
Yeah.
Jekonia went by road using his car.
Yeah.
I flied to Kisumu.
Yeah. What's that?
Tire burst.
Okay.
Then Catherine also went, I think, by air. Then Jekonia went home and joined us in Sega,
Okay.
our home area.
Yeah.
So we were there all day. We went all over around together.
Yeah.
Until late in the evening, saa moja usiku. We were supposed to come back tomorrow again in the morning, converge somewhere, and start the day program. Then I called my friend Jekonia. Where are you? I'm already here. Oh, but I'm going to Bondo to seek some medication. I am not feeling stable and strong. Okay, go. So we went and did what we could do the whole day, and later I called him. I'm still in Bondo. I'm hospitalized. So the whole team left Ugenya for Bondo.
Yeah.
Went, I saw him there. I even joked with him, boss, we're gonna corona hapa.
Yeah.
Jokingly.
Yeah.
But we all talked and laughed. This hospital could not detect COVID. After treatment, he was still unwell.
Okay.
So we decided to bring him back to Nairobi and took him to Nairobi Hospital. That's where they detected COVID.
Okay.
And the wife was also sick at home. So we made arrangements for her.
To be brought.
No, to be taken to Siaya for further treatment. That is why I wrote it personally.
Yeah.
It's me who wrote it.
Yeah.
That one of us
has been
tested positive.
Yeah. COVID-19.
Yeah. We didn't want to lie because why do you hide?
No.
You can't hide sickness.
It can save lives.
Yeah, you can save many people. And I was with Jekonia, Catherine was with Jekonia. Me personally, I was not infected or affected in any way. Yes.
You also tried to get tested to check?
Yes.
And it was negative.
It was negative. And we prayed so much to God that Jekonia comes back well.
Sure. Now, as we close, say something to your Lindi people. You are ODM nominated aspirant for Lindi Ward, Kibra. What would you want to tell your people as we close the show?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Lindi. As I have said that I was born and brought up in Lindi. I understand all the problems that we are going through. Just as I have mentioned before, matters to do with schools, water, dispensary, issues of insecurity. It's only in Lindi where we are served from DC's office. Even assistant chief is working from DC's office. These are things that we must bring services back to the people down there. I have mentioned them before, actually earlier in this discussion. I want to serve Lindi. I have come out to serve Lindi. I'm assuring you, I will serve Lindi diligently because I have the experience, I have the energy, I have the passion.
And you have the power.
Give me that opportunity. I will make sure Lindi remains one. Lindi will be Lindi. We will not be looking at ourselves as Luos, Kambas, Kikuyus, Nubians, Luya, or any other tribes.
Okay.
We will be one.
Okay.
Kindly, I respect everybody's view. And even those who will not vote for me, I will respect them. But I'm asking you to give me this opportunity.
To serve.
You'll see a working MCA.
Wow. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That is Ochieng Jera Samson himself telling us his story and his vision for his Lindi people. Come next election, general election, he's asking you to vote for him. Till we meet again next week with a new guest, thank you, bye-bye. It has been me, Owino Joshua, Kibera News Network, Sisi Mtaani. Bye-bye. Asante sana, bro.
Asante.